Good afternoon from Jonesboro, Arkansas, 1:22 p.m., September 6, 2023. We're going to talk about used, cheap, short-range electric vehicles today. I have two on my mind. I have the Fiat 500e and I have the Spark EV. I'm not going to look for the first generation Leaf because the batteries are freaking junk and give electric cars a bad name. If I found the right Nissan Leaf, first generation, and I needed it for the right purpose, not my wife, she thinks it's too ugly to drive. I love the looks. For my daughter or son, if I had a young one, and if they thought it was ugly, too bad, I wouldn't care. I might buy it for them if I had 9 or 10 health bars left on the battery healthometer, and it was $5,000. It'd have to be dirt cheaper. I wouldn't touch it. That's why we're not going to talk about the Nissan Leaf. Ford made a short-range electric car. It's like 70 miles. No, don't want to talk about it either. But anyway, let's look at these two. Because I have a friend of mine that's looking for his daughter a car. I don't know if short-range electric is going to get it for her, but it made me start thinking about this. Especially because hybrid and electric car sales dropped the price of this 2015 Fiat 500e roughly $500 today or yesterday. And you got to remember, the government, if you qualify, is going to give you a 30% tax credit. And this car should qualify. But will you qualify? You have to have that much money in taxable income to get it. And there may be some other restrictions I don't know about. See a tax attorney, blah, 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 blah. Don't come crying to me if you don't get it because I said you would, because I don't know. But anyway, $84.94 times 0.3 is $25.48 tax rebate next year. Minus $84.94, that's $5,945.80. Dang, that's cheap. This car is less than $6,000 freaking dollars if you qualify for the 30% tax credit. But let's look and let's see what we can find. Now, I live in Jonesboro, Arkansas, 72401, within 250 miles of my house, which is about as far away as this car is. Within 250 miles, here's what you got on Fiat 500e. Nothing. According to cars.com, that doesn't mean they're not out there. Some dealers just aren't going to pay to advertise on here. The closest one is 794 miles, $856.15. That's a really good price. It's supposed to be $1,700 under value, but that's too far from me. If you're close to wherever this is, then maybe that'd be a good one for you. Here's the 2015, 60,000 miles. Rounded off, $9,000. Los Angeles. Let's see where this one is, then get rid of this page. Maryland. Bowie, Maryland. So if you're around there and you want one, there you go. This car should get you 80 to 100 miles of range in non-winter. Okay, let's get rid of that. Look at the Chevy Spark EV. I've owned two of these. I love these cars. The 2014 has 400 foot-pounds of torque. Starting at 15, the software cut it back to 300 and something. The Chevy Spark is so much fun to drive. One of my favorite cars to drive. This thing is so much fun. But 80 to 100 miles of range. The closest one to me is 192 miles away, Jack Schmidt. That's in O'Fallon, Illinois, real close to my brother's house. I've heard their commercials when I go visit him. If you don't know something, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. I forget the way the ad goes, but something like that. $10,766, 33,000 miles. Boy, that seems high to me. But everything seems high to me. In today's market, that's probably not bad. Here's one without a picture. Same thing. If you don't know blah, 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 you don't know Jack Schmidt. $9,600. So, but there's no picture. And that's it. That's the only two within 250 miles of me. Look at this. We're probably in California. And then, look at this. Right here. Just dropped it. $8,400 or about $6,000 after the tax credit. The only thing concerns me about this car with me is there's a couple things that concern me. One of them may not concern most of y'all. It's the stereo. I don't know if I can see on this. Look at this. If I remember right from his video, these are stuck on stickers. Because, look at this. You can see the sticker right there. Now, I'm not saying it affects it in any way except for looks. And let's face it, $6,000 car in today's world, even $8,500 if you don't get the tax credit, there's not much you can get these days. See this sticker right here? Yeah, I just don't like this if it was a $10,000 or $12,000 car. Considering the price you're paying, I could live with it. So it doesn't really concern me, but they should have used better paint so that these numbers wouldn't have rubbed off as easily. I believe in the video he did, he must put these stickers on because I believe the video this is just wore out. I can't remember for sure. But big deal, it still plays, and it's a cheap car. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. This is a good deal on this car if you can use it. I'm surprised I hadn't sold at this price. My wife, she could use a work vehicle to drive back and forth to work. It would save us a lot of money. This would be a good one for her. And I don't know if she'd want it. But if she would, I would very much consider buying it myself, just for her to go back and forth to work. But here's the thing that concerns me about this. It may not concern you. There's no authorized Fiat dealership within a minimum of 100 miles from me. The border of Memphis is 90 miles. The dealership there is probably 100, 120 miles from my house. And that's the closest one that could possibly work on this. Or even a software update might be a problem. Put in the comments why I should not be concerned about that, or why I should be. Maybe I shouldn't be concerned about doing a software update. What if the air conditioner goes out? Is the local Fiat guy, which is the Dodge guy, are they going to work on the air conditioner? Probably not. But they might. I don't know. I'd have to take it back to Chip at Hybrid and Electric Car Sales. He could work on it, but he's 250 miles away. So I don't know. But this could be a good car for you. Anyway, let me know what you think. Would you consider buying a cheap electric car, low range, for your urchins when they get 16, 17? If I had a kid today, 16, 17, I assure you they would be driving an electric car. They would. And it would probably be a short range and something cheap. But what about you? You can go to YouTube, Hybrid and Electric Car Sales. He has done 2 videos on this Fiat. That's unusual for him. He usually does 1, but he's done 2. And he just posted one 5 days ago. You can look at that video. I'll put a link to it. And there's also another one that was put up earlier. All right, and if you're rich, you got more money than you can shake a stick at, you can buy your urchin one of these Teslas right here for their first car when they're 16. Yeah, there you go. All right, y'all have a good day.